Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. The topic that we will discuss today it is the soft water and the hard water. So basically, these are the two types of water, and the water as its formula we have H2O, and it is a polar substance. It is categorized as hard and soft. So why it is divided into the two types, soft and hard water? This is just on the basis of the production of leather produced by the water molecule, whether it is producing the high amount of leather or producing no or the very less amount of leather. So let's categorize the water on the basis of this. Basically, the water is called to be as soft water when it is producing the good leather with the soap. So when we add the soap in the water, if it is producing good leather or very high quantity of water, then this is known as the soft water because it is having no metals or no salts of the different metals. So that's why it is called as the soft water. But on the other hand, if we have the water that is not producing any leather with the soap or with when we are going to add the more soap but it is not producing the good leather or producing a very less leather, it's mean the water is said to be the hard water. So the water can be hard. It may be due to many of the reasons. The first thing that it may have the different types of the carbonates, bicarbonates, carbonates. It may have bicarbonates. On the other hand, it may also have the different salts dissolved on it, and they are having different types of metals. It may be because of the sulfates and maybe because of the chloride. So all these can be the reason of the hardness of the water. So here we have the number one reason that can cause the hardness of the water. First thing is the rainwater. It can dissolve the carbon dioxide in it. So while the rain is coming, it can dissolve carbon dioxide that is present in the atmosphere. When the water get dissolve the carbon dioxide in it, then what does happen? It just passes through the beds of the soil because it is going to be fall on the earth surface. So it can pass through these beds of the soil and simply it just converts all the insoluble carbonates. As soil is having many insoluble carbonates, and these carbonates are of the calcium and the magnesium. They will be converted into the soluble salts or the soluble carbonates of calcium and magnesium, as the soluble insoluble carbonates will be converted into the soluble bicarbonates. Now these bicarbonates may dissolve the different types of the chlorides and the sulfates, and these chlorides and sulfates may be of calcium and magnesium, and then these type of salts in turn make the water hard. The simple scheme is this: the rainwater is just falling upon the earth's surface, dissolving the carbon dioxide, and when it just passes through the beds of the soil, in the soil we have the calcium and magnesium carbonates which are insoluble. But when it gets dissolved, the carbon dioxide they will be converted into the soluble bicarbonates, and these bicarbonates are of chlorides, sulfates, calcium, and magnesium that make the water hard. So this is the simple reason for the hardness of the water. Here we have the formation of the salts with water. Simple. We have the calcium carbonate, which is insoluble. But when the rainwater and the atmospheric carbon dioxide combine with it, it is converted into the calcium bicarbonate and which is soluble. On the other hand, we have the magnesium carbonate. It is also insoluble, and when the carbon dioxide dissolved in water passes through the soil, as the soil is having insoluble magnesium carbonate, they will be converted into the soluble magnesium bicarbonate. In turn, it is making the water hard. So this was a simple scheme of the hard water. So this was all about the today's lecture. I hope you guys understand. And in the next topic, we will discuss the types of the hardness in the water. The types of the hardness in the water, we have basically two types. The number one, we have the temporary hardness, and the second, we have the permanent hardness. So the hardness that is just because of the rainwater, it is having main impact because it can dissolve many of the different substances. And now the types we will discuss in the next topic. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.